Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back in the video today, and today the Detroit Lions beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-23 in the NFC divisional playoffs. The Lions advance to the NFC championship game and will have a chance to go to the Super Bowl when they play the 49ers next week in the NFC championship. Great win for the Lions. Great win for the city of Detroit. I really wanted both of these teams to win. This was a really hard matchup where I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not a fan of either one of these teams, but I want to see both teams succeed. With both quarterbacks, I wanted to see both Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff, who the teams that drafted them, the Browns and the Rams, kind of gave up on the two guys, and I want to see both of them succeed. It's one of kind of those hard matchups where one has to go down and one has to rise up. But part of me with the Lions. The Bucs just won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. The Lions, they've never witnessed a Super Bowl win in their franchise. So I'm happy for Lions fans, but I also wanted to see Baker succeed. But the Lions win 31-23, and let's go to the scoring summary. This was a really fun game. This was a really fun second half. A little. It was fun to watch in the first half, but there was a lot of scoring in the second half compared to the first half. So first quarter, 2 field goals. Michael Badgley with a 23-yard field goal, it's 3-0. Then Chase McClellan with a 43-yard field goal, it's 3-3. So then in the second quarter, Josh Reynolds with a 9-yard touchdown reception from Jared Goff, it's 10-3. Then Baker Mayfield throws a 2-yard touchdown pass to Cade Otton. It's 10-10. Third quarter, Craig Reynolds with a 1-yard touchdown run. It's 17-10. Then Baker Mayfield with a 12-yard touchdown pass to Rachaad White. It's 17-17. Fourth quarter, Jahmyr Gibbs with a nasty 31-yard touchdown run. It's 24-17. Then Jared Goff then throws a 9-yard touchdown pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown with 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. After that, kind of seemed like the Lions had this one in the bag, but then the Bucs would go all the way to score a touchdown. Baker Mayfield throws a 60-yard touchdown pass to Mike Evans. They go for the 2-point conversion, throw it to Evans again. He gets stopped, and it's 23-31. The Bucs get the ball back. Baker Mayfield throws an interception to Derek Barnes. Great read by Derek Barnes. And the Lions win the game and advance to the NFC Championship game. All right, game leaders, passing yards. Baker Mayfield, 26 for 41, 349 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Man, will his payday be good. Not as good as if it would have been if they won this game. And it might hurt that he throws that interception at the end right there. But he had a great game outside of that ending interception. Threw 3 touchdown passes, threw for 349. And at the end of the day, the Lions just got the better of the Bucs. And I thought the Bucs played a really good game today, but just made a couple of mistakes. Jared Goff, 30 for 43 with 287 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Rushing yards, Rachaad White for Tampa, 9 carries, 55 rushing yards. And Jahmyr Gibbs had an amazing game, 9 carries, 74 rushing yards, and 1 touchdown, and was effective on the receiving end too. Mike Evans, an amazing game for Mike Evans. Got off to a little bit of a struggle in this one, and struggled a lot against the Rams last week, but he got going in the second half, or at the end of the first half and then the second half as well. 8 receptions for 147 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 8 receptions with 77 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Really good game for St. Brown. Let's go over some other stats. David Montgomery was a little quiet in this game, 10 carries for 33 rushing yards. But the big reason was because Gibbs was on fire in this one. Sam Laporta, rookie tight end, did a great job today. 9 receptions for 65 receiving yards. The other tight end as well had the same amount of receiving yards for the Bucs. Cade Otton with 5 receptions for 65 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. It really surprised me how good he did in this one. Jahmyr Gibbs with 4 receptions for 40 receiving yards, so a total of 100. I believe it was 100. I think he had on the day 114 total yards, and 1 touchdown. And then Jameson Williams had 2 receptions for 35 receiving yards. Brock Wright had a really nice 1 reception for 29 receiving yards. Chris Godwin had 4 receptions for 40 receiving yards for the Bucs. Rachaad White had 4 receptions for 36 receiving yards with 1 touchdown. No fumbles in this ball game. Leaders in tackles for the Bucs, they were led by Levante David with 13. He had 1 sack with 2 tackles for loss, while Brian Branch put up similar stats with 9 tackles. He led the Lions with 9 tackles, with 8 solo tackles, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for loss. The Lions had 4 sacks today with 4 tackles for loss, while the Bucs had 2 sacks with 4 tackles for loss. All right, interceptions, no for the Buccaneers, but for the Lions, they had 2. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who returned it for 12 yards, and Derek Barnes had the game-winning interception, or game-sealing interception. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know who you like in the NFC Championship. Lions, 49ers in San Francisco. I think it's going to be a great NFC Championship game. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.